All right, it's time for our compound movement class. We're just going to start off with a little march to get the body moving, and I'll tell you a little bit about this format. We're going to be doing each exercise for 40 seconds with a 10-second break in between. We'll do 4 total exercises in a row and then repeat that whole set. Then we'll do another 4 exercises in a row, repeat that set, and we'll be done. March for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it side to side. Got a little dance in my step today. It's a beautiful day here in Austin. Where are you watching this? What state do you live in? What country do you live in? I mean, clearly I'm gonna go international. All right, keep step tapping. And 4, 3, 2, good. Pull the heels right up into the glutes. Bringing the arms out and in. Pulling the elbows together in the back, opening the chest, and activating those back muscles. Bringing sexy back. Now, pro tip, make sure you turn on some music in the background so you can get your groove on until I figure out how to work with royalty-free music rights. And 4, 3, 2, feet down. We're gonna drop into a nice squat and lift. Nice easy squat, not all the way down, but we just want to begin to move through the hip and knee joints with a little support. As you come up, think about pulling those abs in, standing with great posture, giving a little glute squeeze right there. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down into that squat and hold it there. We're going to walk the feet out a little wider and lunge side to side. Feel a nice stretch there on the inner thigh. And 4, 3, 2, hold it over to the side. One hand on the floor, one hand reaches up, rotating that spine. Reach up and down. Lift and lower. Looking toward the wall, or maybe following the hand with your eyes. 2 more. Last 1. Take it to the other side. Raise and lower. Getting ready for our first exercise is a sumo squat with a bicep curl. 2 more. Nice. Bring it to the center. Roll it up. Walk the feet in. Grab a set of dumbbells. And we're getting started. Nice wide stance for that sumo squat. Weights in front. And here's your first compound move. Every single move will involve some upper body and some lower body working together so we get a really efficient workout. Now you can always alternate one at a time if they're too heavy for you. Or you can pick up some bigger dumbbells if it's too light for you. You can totally make this your own. Sumo and curl. And there's our first 40 seconds, just like that. You've got a 10-second rest, and we move into a tricep kickback and deadlift. So you're gonna pull into a deadlift, kick back, pull it in, stand up. 40 seconds on the clock. Now, if you've got any sort of back trouble or you're feeling something in your back today and you want some more support, you can take this move to one hand. Supporting here, switch, supporting here. So we get a nice stretch and then a contraction in the back of the legs, while at the same time working those triceps. And there it is. On to our next 10-second break, getting ready for our next move. It's going to be a supported lunge and row. So one foot goes back, we just tap and row. Tap and row. You've got that one hand supporting here on your thigh. So we're always taking care of the back and the knees. We want to make sure we feel good through these workouts so that we come back for more. Now, if you want more intensity, you can put both dumbbells in one hand. Drawing the elbow up toward the ceiling. Couple more seconds. And break. We're gonna switch to the other side, same exact move. Give me a nice long lunge here. Hands supported on the thigh. And we row and tap. Now this is the fourth exercise, so we're finishing off our first set. Then we go back to the top and repeat these same 4 moves. Remember, you can modify or intensify any move. You can do it less weight. You can slow down the pace. And the opposite is true. Picking up more weight and going faster will make it more intense. So dial it up or down based on how you're feeling today. 3 more seconds. And nice, taking it from the top. Wide stance, sumo squat with a bicep curl. Here we go, down and up. Now I've decided this round, I'm gonna go with every move, every rep. Every squat gets a curl. You can decide to do single arm, and you can decide to do a single squat and then a curl. Make it yours for 20 more seconds. Get my heart rate up. I can hear myself breathing. It's good to be alive, folks. It's good to be breathing. 4 more seconds, and we move to move number 2. Rest. Good. We're going to do that modified deadlift to a tricep kickback. Standing up, squeezing the glutes. Here we go. Stretch the back of the legs. Flex the back of the arms. Now, like I said, I'm going to do every move, every rep. I feel like I'm downhill skiing. I could use a little wind on my face right now. Press. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds. And we move into that lunge, tap, and row. There we go. I'm gonna put both dumbbells in one hand, set out my legs, front leg bent, back leg straight, hinge forward at the hip, and we tap and we row. Or maybe we tap and row. You decide. How much intensity do you want today? You can do this whole thing with no weights. Remember, there's nothing different. It's all about the intensity that you want. All right, finish strong. 10 more seconds to go. We switch sides. There it is. Nice work. All right. A couple more seconds and we do the other side. We're doing a tap and row. Holding that body down in a lunge. You're really going to feel some burn in the legs on this one. Think about your posture, pulling the abs in, elbow up and back, and staying low in that front leg. You're in charge of the pace. You're in charge of the weights. 10 more seconds. And there it is. We are midway through our workout, so go grab a drink of water. I'm going to reset the timer and meet you back here in a couple seconds. All right, ready for that second half of the workout? We're going to raise one leg, rest your dumbbell here, 90-degree elbow bend, and it's a nice shoulder raise out to the side. So we're working on our balance. Anytime you're working on your balance, the core muscles are engaging. So nice tight core, standing tall, great posture. If you need to rest it against your leg, or maybe even rest that toe on the floor, still getting some great balance work. Shoulders starting to fire up. I'm on fire. 10 more seconds right here. And nice. Shake that arm out. We got another side to do. All right, elbow bend, 90 degrees. Raise that leg. And here we go. Nice, easy lifts out to the side of the body. Now you can have this weight here, or you can set it down on the floor. Up to you. But we're working on that balance. Core muscles engaged. Posture lifted tall. Strong arms. Working on the balance. If you don't work on the balance, you don't get to be balanced. You've got to always challenge this in order to keep it. 10 more seconds. We got this. And nice. The next two moves are both on the floor. We're going to do a plank position. I like to hold onto dumbbells when I'm in plank because it feels good on my wrists. So I'm going to drop it down to plank. And we're going to alternate between a plank position and an inverted V, little tiny push-up. Just a little bit of elbow bend. Plank position, head in line with the spine, down straight to the heels, lift, little elbow bend for an inverted V push-up, and back to plank. And just whenever you're ready, move into that inverted V, coming back to the plank, nice and strong, not letting that belly drop or droop, and don't let the head hang. Nice straight surfboard body. One more here. Good, last move. We're gonna roll over under our backs for a chest press and glute bridge. Bring the arms out to the side, feet on the floor, raise those hips. We're pressing up and down. The whole time we're pressing, I want you to maintain that booty squeeze. Tighten it up. Pushing the hands right up to the ceiling, in line with your chest. And we've got 20 more seconds here. This is our fourth move, so we're going back to the top of the series. We'll be standing up in 10 more seconds. Keep that squeeze, don't let it fall. Nice. Good. Hips down. I like to bring my knees to the side, onto my knees, rolling up to my toes, and we're ready for the next set. Raise a leg, 90-degree elbow bend, and we're right here, out to the side. Now, if you want to add a little fun, go ahead and kick that leg out at the same time. A little quadricep engagement, more challenge for the balance, which means more work for the core. This is really making me focus. Down to your last couple of seconds here. Don't give up now. All right, shake it out. Going for the other side. Remember, you can always set that foot down if you start to wobble, but try to pick it back up and keep working on that balance. 90-degree elbow bend, and we just begin lifting. And if you want to play around, if you want to have a little fun, we're extending the leg at the same time. Creates a lot more of a balance challenge. Get a little bit more leg work in there, definitely a lot more core work in there. Feel free to pick up heavier weights or set down these weights as you go, as needed. Down to the last 3 seconds, folks. All right, let's take it down to the floor. We're going from plank to inverted V push-up. If an inverted V push-up is not for you, it's not for you. You can just hold that plank. You can do a single leg plank like this. If that's your challenge, that's your challenge. But if you can do a full plank, let's get up there. Booty up, a little bend, back to plank. Booty up. A little bend in the elbow, back to plank. Just take this at your own pace. Got some really nice core core work here, holding that body up in a nice strong plank, lifting the hips. You've got time for maybe one more set. All right, that's it. Let's take it down to the floor, lying on our backs. We're gonna raise the hips up and chest press. Now, if you want a little more intensity for the chest, make it a fly. So those arms have a little soft bend in the elbow, going all the way down to the floor and meeting in the center. The whole time, squeezing that peach. Get it up. This is the end, folks. Last 10 seconds, and we cool down, and we stretch. Oh, this was a good one, fast and furious, but everything got worked. Everything got worked. Your arms, your legs, your abs. Nice work. Go ahead and set those dumbbells down. Get rid of those weights. Extend the feet, extend the arms, and make your body just as long as it can get. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Next, inhale, pull one knee to chest. Exhale, straighten that leg. Now it might not get straight. Hamstrings tend to be really tight, especially if you spend a lot of time seated. So just do your best here. You can pull on the underneath. You can reach around the calf. Just looking for a stretch in that hamstring. Good. You're going to bend that knee, place the ankle on the opposite knee, and bring it in. We've got a nice figure 4 stretch for the glutes. Take a couple of breaths here as you try to pull it, stretch in just a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Nice work. Extend that leg all the way to the floor, and we're pulling the other knee into the chest. Good, let's straighten that leg out. And again, you can use your hands to pull underneath the thigh. If you can reach your calf, great. If that leg doesn't get all the way straight, don't worry about it. As long as you're feeling a stretch through the back of the leg and the hamstring, that's your goal right now. Bending the knee, place the ankle on the opposite knee and pull it in toward your chest. Taking a couple breaths here. Use your hands to pull it in a little closer if it'll come. Good, this time squeeze both knees into the chest. We're gonna rock and roll a couple of times till you can get all the way up. And roll over to hands and knees. Lifting the spine, pull that belly up and inward to the spine, drop the head. And reverse, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the head. Now come to neutral, curl the toes under, raise the hips, lower the heels, and enjoy that stretch on your calves. Maybe you can pedal out the feet, right and left. Pressing both heels down, walk the hands back toward the toes. Hold that stretch for the hamstring. Soft knees, roll it all the way up. Bring one arm across the chest, nice shoulder stretch, and give it a couple of circles. Nice, other arm across the chest, pull, and a couple of circles. Good, lace the hands behind the back, open the chest, tip forward. Release those hands to thighs, bend your knees, roll it up. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Compound movement in the books. You done.